What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. Don't be mad. I know I've been gone for a long time. I know I dropped a video like over a month ago, letting you guys know that I was going to have a hard time recording, and then I just like dropped off the face of the earth. So I have some important stuff for you guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it backwards. So normally I give you guys like the update on why everything happened and what's going on in my life, and then get to the stuff that you guys probably care more about. We're going to do it opposite. So I'll have chapters down below. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to first talk about the thing that you guys care about the most, which is when are the reaction videos starting again. I'm hoping that the first one I drop is going to be tomorrow. That's what I'm working on. You can see right now my room is like super chaotic. You can't see over here on the ground, but like I have a mattress on the ground. I'm going to be sleeping in here so that I can do this at night. So anyways, I'll talk about that later, but let's talk about music reactions. They're going to start back up tomorrow. I keep getting distracted because I can see like this is from my kids. They're both sick. Yeah, whatever. So there's going to be a slight change in how we're going to be dropping the reactions. Because of stuff that I'll explain later in the video, I have to be way more structured right now with how I'm dropping, and I cannot drop as many videos as I have in the past, or as maybe some of you are accustomed to seeing from me. Because sometimes I drop like I've before dropped like 50 videos in a week. Like it's pretty crazy. We can't do that right now. Life is crazy. The babies, everything. So we're gonna be doing daily music reaction videos. So that means a singular video every day of the week, Monday through Sunday. Okay. One. Unfortunately, guys, that's just how it's got to be right now. And again, if you want to stick around for like the reasons and stuff, you can check that out at the end. 3 days a week. So it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because that's the easiest 3 days to kind of throw in there. There will be a non-music reaction to also accompany the music reaction. Okay. Because I don't want to ever not have a music reaction. That's kind of like my main thing. So 3 days a week, it'll be kind of some of the other stuff. I don't know if you guys can see my channel here, but obviously we have like this, like a TV show compilation reaction, which has like 3,500 views. So there is an audience for that as well. So that stuff like that will be 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay. And then we are still going to be doing album reactions. We're just going to also be doing them a little less frequently because it's going to take me time to like record them and put them out. But what I am going to commit to, you guys, I've really thought about this. I've really looked at my time, my schedule. I'm going to commit to 1 album reaction per week. Okay. Now when I'm talking about the structure, that's kind of like the overall structure. Within that, I do feel like I want to get a little bit more specific because I want to help you guys know what to expect that's coming next. So what we're probably going to do is we're going to probably start theming the days with genres, so you guys know that I don't know if it's going to be this, but I'm just going to say, for example, Mondays are, it's going to be something from the hip hop category. Tuesdays is going to be something from the pop, popular music category. Wednesdays is going to be something from like, I don't know, the UK music scene, because I have a UK following as well. And have some sort of structure there so that you guys know when to expect what kind of video. Just to kind of set expectations, so you're not kind of like sitting there and you see like a bunch of videos coming out and you're like, when is he ever going to do the thing that I want to watch? This way we kind of have like a little bit better expectations. Sorry if I'm like a little stumbling over myself. I haven't recorded a video in like since the last time you saw me. So that's the plan that I'm trying to create right now. And what I'll do, because I do have my channel here, I'm working on creating a new banner up here. And in the banner, I'll include some of this information. So like I'll put like the daily, maybe I'll even put like the schedule or something. So I have something up there so that when you're on the channel, you can see that. There's always somewhere you can go. You don't have to go like skimming through this video to find it. Okay? Anything else to talk about the videos? No. And just so you guys know, the Patreon is also going to continue, again, at a slower pace. Those of you who don't know about the Patreon, you can go there. Anything that gets blocked here, I put there. And then those of you who are interested, we do watch a couple TV shows together. So we're watching like one episode of each TV show per week together. So if you want to join us for that, you're welcome to come over there. Everything's free. Cool. So this next part, chapter 2, this one is how you guys can support me. No, I'm not asking you guys for your money. I will never do that. That's just not how I want to be. I'm going to ask you guys for something way more valuable than that, which is your time. And, if you guys take a look right here, I don't know if I can swap the scenes real quick. There we go. You guys already give me a lot of your time, 15,000, 31,000. Like, this is a lot of views for me, 41,000 on the halftime show. That's kind of like the main way. That's like the number one thing to do, is just keep watching the stuff that you enjoy watching from me. I gotta tell you guys, like, even if this is as good as it ever gets in terms of like the amount of money my channel makes from like ad revenue and stuff, I never in my wildest dreams imagined that I would get paid even $1 to give people my opinion about music. Like, it's a dream come true. I can't even, there's no other way for me to say it. So I'm already like living my dream. It doesn't matter if it doesn't become more than this. So you guys have already done that for me. You can keep doing that if you enjoy it, and if at some point you don't enjoy it, you just stop. It's no problem. Your time is very valuable. The other way you guys can support me, I told you about the Patreon. Again, I offer everything on my Patreon for free. Okay, so you do not have to pay there. But it would be amazing if you wanted to come over and join us on watching some of those free videos. The other way is down here. I have my featured channels. I kind of left this one up because I thought it would be funny. But this is like a channel that I created for my wife a few years back. But when we like got married and she got pregnant, she kind of like wanted to take a break from it. We haven't picked it back up yet. I don't know if we will at some point, but if you guys ever wanted to kind of check that out, like, I did collaborate on, like, I jumped in on some of the videos with her, and some of them ended up funny. I don't know. So she's got over 500 subscribers, which is cool. But she hasn't posted something on there for 3 years. So maybe someday she's going to start that back up, but I don't know. But my other channels, these are all channels that I'm going to be posting original content. Now, the reason that's important is when I do get paid from this main channel, Music Reactions, you guys have probably heard this from your favorite reactors over and over and over again. We get hit with copyright. We don't get paid for like 80% of the videos that we do. I'm pretty sure like I'm lowballing, but I'm going to say 80% just to be like conservative. So the channel, like, if this was original content, let's say, and I was getting this many views, I would be making like 3 or 4 times the money that I'm making right now. And right now I'm making enough money that it can cover like things like our phone bill, which is awesome. Like, again, it's a dream come true. But if the channels where I'm doing original content can pick up some traction, get some views, obviously the original content doesn't get hit with copyright, and then you can make all the money from like all those videos. And again, all you would have to do is just watch. I'm never going to ask you guys for your money. Maybe someday there'll be merch, but then they're like, I'm giving you something for the money, versus like, I don't want to ever ask you guys for money to like watch the content. I just don't feel like I want to do that. So the other way to support me is to check out my other channels. The Z's World channel. This one is kind of like the umbrella. Right now, I've only been posting kind of like food related videos, something I'm passionate about, if you haven't seen my size. But I am going to do some other type of stuff too, where you may see some like glimpses of like my wife and maybe my family, like some fun videos and stuff on there. The second channel is going to be like my fitness channel. I already have some like fitness episodes and vlogs up on there as I'm trying to like get healthy, get back in shape. And then I have my gaming channel where, I'm currently exploring the world of Elden Ring. So if you guys are interested in gaming and stuff. So again, do not click on any of these if the categories that I mentioned that these channels are about are something you're not interested in. You don't have to do it. Like, only watch the stuff that you enjoy watching. Your time is valuable. Don't waste it. And if any of those things kind of like tickle your fancy, then click on it, check it out, support me just by watching. Yeah. Cool. So the last thing, as always, this video ends up being long, but I'm glad I did it backwards so that you guys got the important information. And for those of you who are like, that's all I needed to know, peace, that's cool. I'm glad I got you the important stuff first. The last thing is just kind of like life update. So last you guys heard from me, my mother-in-law was going on vacation. She's back. Her trip ended up being a little bit longer than we had planned. And, unfortunately, like literally the day after, 2 days after she got back, we all got sick. So we're all kind of dealing with that right now. I'm hopefully on like my last day or two of being sick, but we'll see. And then, it was just basically been a tough little period, like this last couple months. My, mental state has maybe not been the greatest. I've been, unmotivated, a little bit kind of down on myself, but these things happen sometimes when stuff in your life doesn't go 100%. Now, I by no means am like fishing for sympathy or anything like that. But just to share that, like, sometimes you are planning stuff and you're kind of like banking on certain things to happen. And sometimes things just fall short and don't work out. And that's kind of like where we are sitting right now. So we have some big changes coming up in our family unit. Basically, I am not working right now. I'm going to be transitioning to, being a stay-at-home dad, and then hopefully getting a chance to work on this stuff at night. And my wife is going to be now transitioning back to the workforce. Obviously, before she got pregnant, we were both working full-time. And then we were fortunate enough and blessed enough that I was able to work and make enough money that she did not have to go back to work. But it's been 2.5, almost 3 years now. And I think she feels like she wants to get her career going. And she's very excited to do that. And I want to support her in that. And I think she's going to do an amazing job. So, it's a big change for us. Things are kind of shifting around. And that's kind of like the big reason for the less volume of videos, the more structure, because then I can really plan what I'm doing, what I'm going to be recording, when stuff's going to come out. It's not just kind of like random, and yeah, that's kind of like the big stuff, like, and just for me, like, it's been a tough little period. I knew I was going to gain weight in the holidays, but like my activity level's been so bad. I've just been like emotional depression eating. I think I've gained back like 20 pounds. So if you guys were following along with my fitness stuff, I had actually lost 24 plus 14. So it was like 38 pounds last year. And I've gained probably about 20 of that back. So I'm not sitting in a great spot right now, just mentally and then physically, health-wise. I haven't stepped in a gym in like 4 months, maybe longer. Pretty much like since my son was born, my second son was born. And all of those things are just catching up. Like, I'm sure you guys can probably even hear it in my breathing, which I'm not happy about. So we're going to be making changes. We're going to be trying to get things back on track. And like tomorrow is day one. And the way I'm going to be successful is by doing my nutrition things, which I have lined up and ready to go, doing my physical activity things, being there, spending time with my kids, spending time with my family, and then making sure that when tomorrow night comes around, we have a video published on the channel. And if I can hit all of those boxes, I have a successful day one. And then we're just going to build on that. We're going to do that over and over and over and over. And I want to be talking about this a year from now where I haven't missed a day. Let's see if we can do that. Okay? All right. This ended up being a really long video, but I missed you guys. I wanted to let you guys know what was up, why I haven't been around, and let you know that I'm trying to get back on the horse. And I really appreciate, like, you know what? There's going to be a final chapter here. This is just to say thank you. There was a lot of you, whether it was like commenting on, old videos on YouTube, checking on me, seeing if I'm okay, commenting on Patreon, checking if I'm okay. Some of you, got into my Instagram DMs, asking if I'm okay, or just even saying like, we miss you, can't wait for you to come back, things like that. Actually, I left a comment on No Life Shaq's video, and a few of you found me there, and replied to that comment there. It means the world to me. So I really appreciate it. And when I'm feeling down, I feel like, I don't have the energy or the time to do it. I think about those comments and that outreach, and it really invigorates me to kind of keep going. So I appreciate that. Awesome. I rambled like I always do. But if any of you, one or two of you, are still here, I appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys on the videos that will be starting tomorrow. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. Hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.